You mentioned Kenny Omega before, and I just wanted to bring up the quote from him before we move on to problems in the world beyond wrestling, Israel and whatnot. The criticism of the Tiger Driver spot, right? And he said the following: people that wanted to shit on something, or people that want to frown upon something, or for people that want to say, well, if it were me, I wouldn't have done that. I didn't get to where I was by being able to do things that everyone else could do. So this is more along the lines of that this was planned. Now is the narrative.
Oh, I absolutely believe 100% that this Tiger Bomb was planned. I just think that I don't think that they planned it to be like I planned to power bomb Paul White.
Big Show, yeah.
Yeah, I planned to power bomb him. It didn't turn out that way, but actually, I didn't want to say anything because Paul told me that he would strangle me to death if I ever brought it up. But that was actually a Tiger Bomb that I hit.
That
I
you were
hit Joe
intending
with.
to do.
Yes, that was, and what it basically is, and now that the cat's out of the bag, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's the world's largest Tiger Bomb. So Kenny, I get it, man. There's a lot of people that can't do that move, but in that ring that night was over 800 pounds, and we pulled it off to perfection. So
when you called it, did Paul hesitate at all when you said Tiger Driver?
Bomb,
Tiger Driver.
Tiger Driver. No, I called it a Tiger Bomb. Because it was our version, and we had been doing it all around the horn, and but it just didn't get much coverage in Shreveport, Biloxi, Mobile, So when I called the Tiger Driver Bomb, he knew. And it's just
and he wouldn't have done anything that he couldn't handle. He doesn't do things that most other people can do.
To this day, you ask him, was there any, besides the concussion I gave him, was there anything that he would retract from that? And it's just like, no, because I'm pretty sure that we got 5 stars for that match.
Well, it wasn't in Japan, so you probably got 4.
No, we got 5.
You got 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because of Japanese move, maybe. Incorporating the Japanese move.
So much of that psychology was so super strong anyway.
You worked super strong style that night?
Yeah, super strong style the entire match. So, but that was, like I say, smaller guys, I've been roasted for calling people vanilla midgets, but Kenny, I think is a special breed. Osprey obviously is a special breed, and I would just maybe get those guys with Chris Christie, get on a little bit of a bulking diet, and see if they can pull that out at 300 pounds apiece.
Like you and Big Show.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Show was 560.
Show was he was over
560.
Right?
I was like 335. So I mean, you got a ways to go.
So you get it, like when you read the quotes from.
Oh yeah, I get it, man. People and the haters, like to this day, people say people bring that up. They say that time you screwed up that, and it's just like I just laugh. Because to me, it's just like, man, like what a mark! Like
you've never seen the Tiger Driver Bomb.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like,
right.
Of course, it's going to look different with 900 pounds, but the Tiger Power Bomb
Driver Power Bomb
Driver Bomb is it's a. What can I say?
Yeah, and you were in your Big John Studd phase at the time too, which made it.
Well, that's right. I was telling people that they couldn't slam me.
Right.
monetary value if you could slam.
And was White doing the I'm Andre's son gimmick too? Because that would have been interesting to have like Stud and Andre's son from the old classic WWF feud. So
Well,
much to unpack in that one.
we talked about me actually coming down as the Yeti that night, but we thought let's just leave it where it's at.
Yeah. You don't want to give him too much. You got to keep him.
Especially when you're doing it from O'Hara Arena in Dayton,
Mhm.
and it's one of the few arenas that you can actually see the drop ceiling from every shot in the ring.
Any basketball hoops in the background, like the.
No, but I played a high school all-star game in Dayton, Ohio, at the O'Hara Arena back in '77. So,
really?
Yes, and it was a shithole then.
Right. You know, another wrestler mentioned you this week.
Tiger Powerbomb. Driver.
Guys, are you working on the shirt? I hope the crew is supposed to know when they hear gold to start making the shirt.
Bomb Power Driver, Bomb Tiger Bomb.
You need an animated Nash throwing Giant down on his head.